Right, Johan Koolman with game 22 in 1K high res on the ZX81. The game is called Marble Racer and you'll play a race game with a marble. Yeah, nothing else but that. Well, let's have a load. Well, the game has loaded and all but the marble is visible right now. This is the high score, the fastest time so far. Well, no fastest time so far. These are the number of laps you need to ride. You need 5 laps, and this is the time you get when you're doing it. And you have to drive clockwise. If you go anti-clockwise, the game will notice and will not count the round you travel. The most thing about this is that it uses, in fact, the entire screen, which is, as we said, is 6K already, and yet it's not 6K, it's 1K. And that's because the game knows when to build which part of the screen. It's this part of the screen it makes this part of the screen, it makes this part of the screen, and it makes this part of the screen. And in between this time it switches if it needs to display this or this line. There are just a few lines defined which are always displayed, and the marble is chosen because a marble in any direction you go is always round, so you don't have to make any other graphics for the direction it goes. Well, let's play a game. Hope it goes quite well. It uses some drifting effect, so any collision will get you a time penalty. Well, we have started and we made a turn and we made a collision. Let's go down. Whoops, almost a collision. Not too bad, I must say. You can see there's a 2 at the top right now. This is a marking point, and you get a 3, that's a marking point below, which knows that we travel clockwise. So it knows that we have really made a round when we're finishing on top. All those collisions, time penalties. Yeah, you can see it's a real drifting effect. That's because you must counterweight the speed in a upwards direction by giving speed in a down direction, and it will move on as long as you don't correct the direction. Well, I've made it 5 rounds in 79.36 seconds, and it's of course a high score, but you can do better than that. Well, it's up to you to do that. I will see you in the next game, which by the way is another racing game, but then with a 3D view. A 3D view racing game in 1K high res on the ZX81. Well, see you there, and it's called Road Racer.